This is exactly how to get Shadoweave scraps in Hytale so you can craft the full Cobalt weapon and armor set without wasting hours exploring the wrong areas. Because Shadoweave scraps are a core crafting material tied directly to Cobalt progression, and knowing where to go and what to farm makes a massive difference. The first thing you need to do is make your way to the Everfrost region, which in most worlds is located north of the original spawn, but can vary slightly depending on world generation. And you will know you are in the right place once the environment shifts to icy terrain, heavy snow, and frozen structures. Once inside Everfrost, your goal is to locate a dark temple structure. These temples stand out visually with darker stone materials and an ominous layout, and they are always guarded by elite warrior enemies wielding Cobalt weapons. These enemies are the key because they consistently drop Shadoweave scraps when defeated. And the fastest way to farm them is to clear the temple room by room instead of fighting enemies one at a time in the open world. As you move through the structure, you will encounter multiple groups of these warriors, which lets you stack drops quickly. During a single full clear of one dark temple, it is completely reasonable to collect around 60 to 70 Shadoweave scraps in roughly 10 minutes, which is more than enough to craft a full set of Cobalt armor, along with several Cobalt weapons, making this one of the most efficient material farms in the game at this stage of progression. It is also important to prepare before entering the temple by bringing solid mid-game gear food and healing items, because the Cobalt enemies hit hard and fight in groups. And once you finish farming and leave the structure, you can safely return to your crafting stations to convert those scraps into high-tier gear. And as a quick but important side note, if you are also missing raw Cobalt materials, you can mine Cobalt ore in underground cave systems beneath the Everfrost or Boreal Reach regions, which pairs perfectly with this farm since you can gather both crafting requirements in the same general area. So by heading to Everfrost, finding a dark temple, and clearing Cobalt-wielding warriors efficiently, this is the fastest and most reliable way to get Shadoweave scraps in Hytale and unlock the full power of the Cobalt item set.